What's happening? This is the Tap In Podcast. We are live inside the Tap In studio. I got one of my favorite artists, rappers, you know what I mean, in the building, Mr. Southside Vic, man. What's happening, man?
And I couldn't call it with the phone number.
Yeah. Man, how you been, man?
Shit. I've been up and down.
Yeah?
Up and down, left and right. This is all over the place.
Yeah?
But I've been here.
Okay. You been moving around a little bit, man, I seen.
Yeah, I've been all, against my will.
What you mean?
Well, not against my will, but I guess against my best interest, I suppose. Just I've been traveling a lot, New York, LA, Phoenix. I've been all over the place, but just creatively, I'm always best when I'm just in the same place for like 3 months straight and cooking. Stable. I feel like I'm home somewhere.
Oh, okay.
But I've been, down there. When you travel that much, you down there living out your bag. You a Rolling Stone, even when you got home, so it's a lot. It's hard to create from like out of backpack. But nigga been straight though. I can't complain.
That's what's up,
Don't nobody
man.
want to hear it.
Yeah. People do want to hear from you, man. I'm telling you, people. I have conversations behind the scenes like, yo, man, you holler at Vic lately? Like, 'cause they seen you on my show. They're like, when the last time you holler at Vic? I was like, man, I ain't talked to him in a minute. You know what I mean? But people want to hear from you, dog.
Yeah, you told me that. You hit me up like some weeks ago.
Yeah.
And he's like, yeah, come up here. And I was like, yeah, I'll come up. I got my tape drop and I'll come up during the rollout. And he was like, nah, people want to hear from you just aside from that.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay. That made me hit you up.
Yeah.
And I was like, yeah. Oh,
people do, man, because people love your music, you know what I mean? But other than that, like, people like are rooting for you behind the scenes, and they just want to make sure you good. You know what I mean? I know. For me, I was ever since we had our first interview, I've been like, just like, man, I want to see what Vic do after this. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, people be rooting for me, worry about me. Some in the mix, some people in between. But yeah, I just been cooking up.
Okay.
Been in the laboratory.
Okay. When you mentioned that you were moving around, what you was doing? You was like performing or going to touch the people? What you was doing while you was traveling?
Well, I spent a lot of time in New York. Working on my tape out there, working on my tape out here too. Being out in LA a lot, spending, I got a son out there. As well.
In LA?
Yeah, not in LA.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so was spending extended amount of times out there, weeks, months, all that stuff and stuff like that. And family, music, and then just seeing old friends also scattered around. Who knows where I might be? I might be in Iowa, just
out there chilling,
just checking up on somebody, and But that shit take a lot out of me. Traveling, traveling takes a lot out of me, creatively.
Really?
Like, it gives something to me too. Like, cause when you take a vacation, it kind of like refuels you as a creative. But at the same time, it's like, damn, I'm best when I'm at home and I just can't cook up for like weeks straight. Like once I gotta go to another city, I feel like you rip me out the womb. I feel like it's birth. So it's hard for me to create that because I feel like I'm, not in survival mode, but just being born mode. Like, I'm going from one place to another. So that's been really tough on me. Traveling is really tough on me, and just on my spirit. It's been really tough on me. But I've been home recently.
Okay. Yeah, I don't like living out of my backpack either, man. I like being in either one place just comfortable. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I like that too, man.
Same. I'm a man of habit. Like I want to see the same people every day. I need to switch it up a little bit, give myself a little treat of novelty, but for the most part, like I need to know I'm gonna look up and see the sky I've been looking at, see the stars from the angle I've been looking at them. I was at like, my weather app got too many cities on it. Too many.
Yeah.
It take a lot out you.
Yeah. I bet. Yeah. I'll wear that out. Okay. And then you mentioned the tape, man. What's gonna be the name of this, and when is it dropping? When can the people expect? You know what I
I
mean?
know I'm so on the fence about my tape. Like in the last month, I've been everything I've been making in the last 30 days is like I've reached like a different, like I've took a leap lyrically. I've took a leap creatively. I think most importantly, I've took a leap sonically, just understanding where I fit on these beats. And well, since our last interview, I've learned to produce. I wasn't producing last time we sat down. Now I produce now. So now I can fuck around. I also engineer more now. I've always engineered, but like now I can really, fuck around with it in the same breath I can rap. So, with my tape, I just had to take a step back and really like, learn other shit because, when I was rapping, I was telling motherfuckers send me the stems to the beat anyway. So the stems is pretty much for people who don't know. The stems for a beat is like when you hear instrumental for a beat that somebody's rapping or singing over, the stems are like the saxophone. If there's a saxophone, if it's a tambourine in there, if it's background vocals, if it's this, and I get all those tracks separately. So I'm gonna fuck around with them anyway. Damn near like I'm engineering or producing. And anyway, so I just learned to do that all the time,
Okay.
in everything I do.
How did you learn how to like produce? Have you just been fucking with like keyboards or?
Well, at the time, the woman I dated produced. My best friend produced. Another one of my two of my best friends produced, and the woman I dated at the time, she produced as well. And they were just giving me tips, and they were much better than me. They are still much better than me. I'd probably never catch them, but yeah, just just leaning on people, just being like asking questions, being curious, just being curious.
You got a
YouTube
drum machine or?
Yeah. I got a little. I don't be using that bitch though.
You don't?
I mean, to be honest, the one time I killed it on, I need to get back to it because I really went crazy the one time I did. But yeah, I need to get back on it. But yeah, I got that bitch though.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
I got that bitch.
Yeah. Okay. And how many tracks you got on the album? Is it called? Because I seen I've been bumping that not on my interlude shit.
Not my interlude. Yeah.
I've been bumping that. But is that a single or is that gonna be the name of the full album or what?
No, everything that's on my album, nobody's gonna have heard anything from my album. Aside from like, you'll know when it's my tape. But no, yeah, not my interlude. I also got not my intro dropping on the 13th. Not my album might drop soon, but it'll not be my album type shit.
What?
You know what I mean? Like
you got that much music where you can?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm in a creative, like everything. I just rap all day. I'm in a very like I want to. It's a weird place for me. But it's an extremely fertile place creatively right now. Like I make music a lot. That wasn't the case like a year. Like last time we talked, that really wasn't the case for me. Music then for me was like a ritual, like a holiday. Like it was like it was like a whole thing.
Yeah.
Like now it's like I make music all the time, every day, like all the time. I got here about 5 minutes earlier than I said I would. I was just in the parking lot.
Really?
Rapping. I'm in a weird. Well, it's a weird place for me. I think a lot of artists get to this place, but it's weird for me because it's kind of new to me. I haven't felt this way since high school. When I first fell in love with music, so I'm in a different place right now. Everything is.
What do you think? What do you think this sparked this rejuvenation? What do you think it sparked it?
So many changes. I've been working out more. I've been drinking way less. I'm supposed to not be drinking at all. I was trying to. I went like so last year I went 40 days no alcohol in February, and then in April I decided to do 100 days after that. And then after April and December I decided to go full year. This last like a month ago. But then I went 50 days and then 40 or 50 days and then I drunk on my 40th day. And I think I set my goal too high. Not too high, but like a year just felt
With no alcohol?
yeah, no alcohol for a year, and it just felt like I couldn't do it. I think it just felt like it just didn't feel like that real of a goal for me. Mm. But yeah, I've been drinking way less. I was drinking like every day. Like I think when I was working like a job, when I used to have to go to work, I would get drunk to go to work. So I would be drunk at like 6 a.m. Then I would just be drunk throughout the day. My lunch break, I go get drunk again because I wasn't as drunk. Like, I ain't drunk since I came in there. And yeah, so I would just always be drunk. So that kind of bled into everything else. Like, well, by the time I could quit my job because my dreams happened, I was like still an alcoholic.
Okay. Your face looks slimmer too, man. Your skin.
You know what, nigga? I've been trying.
You know what I'm saying?
No, because that liquor will swell your face up.
Yeah,
it will. And I look at all of my old fucking interviews, and I be like, damn.
That's the first thing I noticed.
I can see it. I'm like, oh, my face is fucking fat, and I also know I'm drunk. Any interview like that I've did. Like most of 2020, well, not most, all of 2024, some of 2025, most of 2025, I was really sober. I did a good job. I struggle with my sobriety. I do.
Really?
So you know who helped me real good? Sydney.
Really? That motherfucker? He helped you with your sobriety?
Yeah, we was in the same situation, same type of setup, but on his podcast. But he told me I was being vulnerable with him about it. Like, yeah, I've been drinking. I drink. Like, I can't help myself at this point. Like, that's when it was at its worst. And he was just, I think when I was telling other people about it, and they were just like, you got it. Like, Vic, you're Vic. Like, you know, like, I'm Superman or some motherfuckers. Like, you got it. Like, you know, everybody got their vice, shit like that. Or some people were just like, quit it completely. Like, you ain't got to worry about that shit, or you can just pace it. He told me, like, he said, just drink less. I was like, okay, I can do that. Everybody else was just telling me, like, drink as much as you drinking because you're a fucking god, or stop drinking completely because you're a god. Just because you're able to. Like, we think so much of you that you can keep drinking and be okay, or we drink so much of you that you can just stop drinking completely. He came to me at like a human level and was just like, just drink a little bit less. And then less and less and less. And I was like, I can do that.
Yeah.
But I can't keep drinking like I'm drinking, and I can't stop drinking either. But he kind of met me in the middle and was like, just drink less.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, yeah.
What is it about alcohol that was like you just like the taste of it, or were you trying to like numb some shit? Like, what was you doing?
Liking the taste of it is crazy.
I'm just saying, like.
No, I have social anxiety. I have real bad social anxiety. It's really hard for me to be around people. It's really hard for me to be around people.
Okay.
People think I am a social butterfly, but I be drunk. I'm great around people when I'm drunk, but when I'm sober, it's just so hard for me to be around people. I don't like being around people when I'm sober. But when I'm alone, I'm totally fine with being good with myself. But I think it became a problem once. I think the drinking became a problem once I was drinking when I was alone. Once I couldn't be with myself alone. I was having, like, then it becomes like, it wasn't social anxiety. It was just like, shit, you know, it was just anxiety. I'm just drinking just to deal with, you know, all these feelings of panic. And I'm bipolar too, so.
Really?
So I kind of drink to deal with you know, the mood swings and shit like that. I don't know, but I mean, I don't really take my medication, so you know, nigga be self-medicating, it be happy.
Yeah. Do you smoke weed?
Nah, weed make me panic. Weed weed makes me panic. It stresses me out.
Okay.
I get to hearing voices.
Really?
Oh God. Yeah, like if the weed real good, like I can smoke Reggie.
Yeah.
Where's the Reggie?
Yeah.
But if the weed is real good, like once a nigga get to bragging about how good the weed is, I hear voices. Oh God. I hear voices. Like edibles, I take too much of edible too. I hear voices. I see shit.
Man. That's do you think the the bipolar helps you with like rapping?
Yeah. I think that's why I'm so good at rapping. I live so many different lives. Like I feel like so many different people at so many different levels, highs and lows at so many different times. I think, being bipolar is like a superpower. It's extremely bittersweet. Um, but it's a lot though.
Yeah. How does it show up for you? Like, because I understand bipolar, and most people, when they hear bipolar, they think somebody who is that either is acting out crazy and then they just chill. How does that look for you? How does that show up?
Um,
Is it a difference?
it depends. I think it just sometimes I have manic episodes and sometimes I have depressive episodes. It's kind of what it started with. I can trigger my manic episodes and depressive episodes with alcohol. Like if I drink enough, then I can trigger a manic episode and I'd be like, but it also trigger a depressive episode later on. But when I'm sober, I don't really be manic. When I don't drink or smoke or take any other drugs, I can't trigger. It's really hard for me to trigger a manic episode. Besides working out, it's really hard for me to do that. So if I'm sober, I just my episode is just panic. I just feel feelings of like extreme anxiety, extreme panic, like paralyzing, to where it's like I got to go lay down. It takes over my body. It's really tough. Like it's really overwhelming. It's really overwhelming. It's crazy. That shit crazy. But if I'm drinking, I don't have to deal with that. Like when I feel that, and if instead I was just like, I'll go drink, then I won't have to feel that for hours of just like paralyzing panic. But instead, I just you gotta if I choose to be sober, I kind of gotta thug it out.
I can't even imagine that, man. Like
it feels like being hunted. Like you have this irrational fear of anxiety.
Mm-hmm.
Or even if when I am drinking, I have this irrational fear of euphoria or this irrational fear of just being depressed. Like when I'm depressed, like I have depressive episodes, it just be like it just tells me like I don't need to be alive. Like I have suicidal ideations, or if it's like euphoric, it's just I feel like a god. Like I feel like I'm God body, which is a good place to write from. It's a great place to write from, especially as a rapper, because like if you rapping, it's like you gotta pop your shit anyway. You gotta be like I'm the best. Nobody's better than me, all this other shit. So it's a good. So being manic is a great place to write from. So is being depressive, but the paralyzed panic when I'm just sober is a good. I can't do anything. Damn. But I can work out. Working out really helps me a lot. Walking helps me a lot. Working out, getting on them weights helps me a lot. Yeah. That shit helps me a lot.
Get those what do they call it, morphins, or get whatever.
That shit cooking.
Yeah.
Oh God, but. It just be hard to get a nigga to get yourself to do that shit.
Yeah.
I've been doing real good at like the last 2 or 3 months. I think that's why my music has been better. I think you can only my music like gets better as I do. Like as more I grow, the more I grow as an artist, the more I grow as a person, the more I grow as an artist. So yeah, man, I've been in that gym more, and I've been way more disciplined, and I've been fucking up on my sobriety here and there, but. I've been I have been present. I've been praying even more. I pray a lot. I've prayed a lot already. So yeah, nigga in a good place, man. I've become a way better artist.
That's good, man.
On my mama.
That's good.
Can't do nothing about it.
You know what? I wanted to ask you about this because I just knew I was gonna see you on this, and was low key kind of like not disappointed, but just like, yo, what the fuck? When I seen on the radar on Kai Cenat, when I seen them on when I seen on the radar on Kai Cenat's streaming thing, and they was bringing in artists, I just knew I was gonna see you on there. Did they even give you a call, or they even reach out to even say come on it or nothing?
Well, on the radar, so. Shout out to On the Radar, I guess. Nah, we don't really got a relationship. I don't got a relationship with nobody over there. I don't got a relationship with nobody over there. Yeah, no. I was supposed to event. For a second, I was with them on the management side of things. Well, they were trying to manage me, and I thought it was I didn't want to do that. I wanted to go elsewhere. But yeah, we not on the bed. We don't really talk. I don't really talk to them niggas like that.
Really?
Yeah. No.
Did something happen that y'all fell out, or?
Well, between me and you. Nah, it's no beef or it's no drama. But you know, they was trying to sign me on a management level, just to on a management level, which would have been great. They have a lot of good connections. There's some good people over there. You know, especially the person who got me on there. Shout out to Lady J. It's a lot of good people over there on the radar, but they wanted to sign me on the management side after everything went viral, and I don't know, it just didn't feel right to me. I just didn't it didn't feel right to me. I didn't have a great relationship with Gabe P. He cool and all, but yeah, I didn't really have a great relationship with a lot of people over there, so it just didn't make sense for me. So I just went elsewhere. But yeah, I don't think we don't really fuck with each other like that, to be honest. Yeah. Yeah. But shout out to them, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah, because I felt like last year you probably had one of the biggest viral moments on their platform.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And they even like.
All right, I quit being cute about it. All right, so this is what happened. So Gay P, after I did that one, after I went up to New York, went up there, did the freestyle. Gay P was on some shit like I did the freestyle. And he was, because I start off on the radar. I start off with the bar. First off, somebody that can, I could say, finally, somebody that can rap in this bitch. And he didn't like that bar. So after I did my freestyle, he came up to me. He was like, okay, one thing I just want to say, nobody gives a fuck about bars. And I was like, what? And he was like, yeah, nobody really gives a fuck about bars with the whole, finally somebody who can rap in this bitch. And then that kind of fucked me up. But then he started really explaining himself, and it made sense a little bit. He was like, he posted some lyrical rapper, but then he posted, he said, I posted this lyrical rapper, and then I posted, I think he said he posted like Baby Kia or some shit. That's exactly who he said. He said Baby Kia, and he said it, Baby Kia performed way better than the lyrical rapper did. And he was like, nobody gives a fuck about bars. He was just telling me it's about presentation, it's about this and it's about that, and all this other stuff. And I was like, I mean, what, you want me to take that bar out? He was like, no, keep it. I just want you to know nobody gives a fuck about bars. That's not what it's about. It's not about somebody who can, it's not about people being able to rap on this platform. So when you fast forward, fast forward 2 months later, when the freestyle goes viral, they want to sign me. I'm just like, I don't know. I don't want to do that because the main guy told me nobody gives a fuck about bars. It's like Vince McMahon telling me nobody gives a fuck about wrestling. It's like, that broke my heart a little bit. I actually didn't want it to drop. I told him not to drop it. I told one of the niggas, the guy who was supposed to drop it, he hit me up. He was like, yeah, we want to drop it. One of the guys who was my point of contact. And I was like, yeah, we're going to drop it just whenever I want to drop it with my tape, so just hold on to it. And he was like, so when your tape drop? And I never hit him back. I was just never going to respond. I just was like, fuck it. We just not going to drop we just not going to drop that. It wasn't supposed to drop. I didn't want it to drop. They dropped it on their own, just randomly, while I was at work.
Really?
And I was at work, and they like, bro, your shit going crazy. And I'm like, bro, I did not know my shit was even dropping. But, no, that shit broke my heart because it's like, oh, this is the people who are like, pulling strings and gatekeeping and behind rap. You know what I mean? Broke my heart a little bit. But, I mean, it's part of the game. It's part of the game. But he also had a point. Like, I'm not mad at him. He had a point. It is about presentation. It is about presentation. I mean, if I performed like a motherfucker, nobody, if I was just up there, if I had spit the same bars that I had spit, but I was just like, buh, 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 and I didn't perform that shit, then nobody would have gave a fuck. Nobody does give a fuck about bars. You have to have more. Nobody gives a fuck about one thing. You have to have so many other things.
Correct.
But I think I was just I had such an ego problem that he just had me so fucked up. I was just like, oh. But he had a point. But I was just like, no, eat a dick and die, actually. Because what are you talking about?
So I agree and disagree. Like you said, nobody cares about one thing, but on that platform, it's all about the bars, right? When it comes to like maybe the different formats.
But it's not. Because
think
I
it
mean,
is
you go
because-
on there and then you see like it's 20 people. Like how I started my shit. Nobody behind me is jumping around. Blah 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 blah. You know, when you go on that platform, when you look at the motherfuckers on the platform, it's all these people jumping around. There's all these people doing these different things. Like it's a circus show in a way, and it's supposed to be like it's performance. It's theater. It's live event. Like it's supposed to be. That's good. Like it's not a. That's I'm not. I feel like I'm framing it in a bad way, but it's a good thing. It's supposed to be that way.
I don't think I think the jumping around shit that's like the entertainment side. But if you serious about music, cause I seen somebody on there, it was like 5-6 motherfuckers in this one little camera frame, and people just going back and forth. It was like, this ain't like, I stopped for a second, but I just kept scrolling, right?
Yeah.
But I'm like, if somebody on there that got bars, and I seen this other white dude that's on there that had bars, and I was like, okay, that's somebody that I would take serious in music, not just entertaining. Yes, it's part of entertainment, performance is part of it, but on that platform, I think it is about bars. But when it comes to like radio, people want to hear hits. You know what I mean? When it comes to like YouTube, club, they want to hear upbeats kind of stuff. So I think it just depends on the platform.
I think the platform. I think I think this is where it is. I think all platforms. I think because we older.
True.
So we think we think there's more than one platform at this point. There's one. That bitch. You know, there's is one platform.
Yeah.
And it's we competing with everything. We competing with the TV. We competing with the soda cans. The soda can might be talking to you these days. You don't know.
Yeah.
We competing with everything.
Yeah.
So the platform is your phone, and it's the most competitive one. And motherfuckers might gotta be jumping around. Motherfuckers might gotta be doing this and this and that. So I feel, bro. But also, bro, go to hell. Niggas, you crazy? You not even black at that point. It really pissed me off. Like, bro, what are you, Mexican? Get out of my fucking face. Telling me nobody care. Don't tell me nothing about rap. I don't know. That shit pisses me. What? Niggas crazy.
So had he not said that, you probably would have signed.
I would have signed to them. That was a great, yeah. Fuck yeah. They came to me. It was like, yeah, nigga, we good. Oh, I would have signed it. If he had not said that, because they was like, listen, we got them want to pay you 20 bands. We got them want to pay you 40. We got them want to da-da-da-da-da. Because really, in this day and age, you don't need a great label. You need great management. You need a great management company. Because a good label will give you 40 bands. You know what I'm saying? A good management company will give you one project, 20 bands here, or another project, 40 bands here, and they run non-congruent. You know, you can just do them both. You know what I'm saying? And then you not exclusive. Like,
yeah.
Oh, man, that would have been beautiful. That would have been the best case scenario, and they got their hands in so many pots. It would have been great. I should have did that. But he had me fucked up.
Yeah.
I think for me, it was the principality. I like, you know, sometimes it's like, oh, I should do that. I knew. But no.
But it's hard
as a man, as a
Yeah.
black man, you're not finna tell me nothing about no rap, name. You can go. I don't know. Like, I don't know. I don't know. I'm just such a just everything I came from to get to this point is just like I don't know. It's hard for me to communicate without. But yeah, I'm sorry.
No, you good. Yeah, you know, you good. Finish your thought.
It's just hard for me to. I just be mad. It's hard for me to communicate and not be mad about it. Even after just all this time, I just be mad about it. Shit, be like, what do niggas be talking about? But I mean, that was the best case scenario. That was the best case scenario, to be honest.
But here's the thing, though. At the same time, you talented, so you'll find better management, or you'll find somebody just as good. You know what I mean? Management. So I wouldn't even look in the rearview mirror about that situation.
Oh, I don't.
You know what I'm saying? So
I don't. This is the first time I really talked about it.
Yeah.
I don't. No. Yeah, I mean, you know, I signed my deal.
Oh, who you with?
I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
But I fuck with them niggas. I'm a good talk. Shout out to them niggas, man. Shout out to Shipes in there. Shout out to them niggas. I love Shipes. Good talk, you prick.
Johnny Shipes?
Yeah, that one.
Oh, okay.
Shout out to Nip. I see Nip on your wall.
Yeah.
But yeah, shout out to Shipes.
Okay. Yeah, I used to see Shipes a bunch at like comedy shows in L.A.
Yeah, he a good nigga.
Yeah.
I shout out to fuck with Shipes. Good nigga.
Okay. So who was he with? Who is he? You signed with his management, or he's got a label, or
he got label. I did sign with his management as well, but I'm no longer with his management. But he got a label. Great label. Shout out to Good Talk.
Good Talk.
Yeah, I fuck with Shipes, man. Good nigga, man.
Okay. Yeah, that's what's up. For those that don't know, Johnny Shipes used to manage like I think Wu-Tang back in the day. Who else he used to? A bunch of New York artists. He used to manage a bunch of New York artists back in the day, like legendary acts. I wish I knew his resume offhand, but I know he used to manage Wu-Tang back in the day. You know, if anybody a Wu-Tang fan, you know it's a bunch of them. So yeah. Okay.
Yeah, shout out to Shipes. Good nigga, like I said, man. That's my dog.
That's
a dog. I think a lot of every label in the motherfucking world reached out to me during that time just to trying to sign me, and I think he was the only one talking my language. He was just the only one. I think a lot of labels were like looking at, you know, certain freestyles I did or certain songs I did and was like, we need you to, okay, this is what works. We need you to do this every time. And I think Shipes was on some shit. Shipes was on some shit. It was just like, you know, it was more about artist development. It was like, I want to work with you. I want to do this, and we can go this way. And he had the patience, and he showed me a lot of grace in that way. And I'm grateful for that. Everybody else was just trying to do other things that I wasn't trying to do. I think everybody else was trying to make the most money. Everybody was trying to do the smartest thing. And I think like financially. On a capitalism standpoint, but I think I fucked with Shipes because I think he sacrificed some of the financial incentives for me to develop as an artist, and that's why I fucked with him the most out of everybody. I just everybody was like, rap this way. This is what works. Rap this way. Rap this way. I was like, no. I really want to hone my craft. I really want to step back, and I really want to do this shit.
Yeah.
You know? I don't want to just do something that worked this one time. When I did that thing that worked this one time, I wasn't trying to do that one thing. I wasn't trying to do that. Like, I want to keep doing things I wasn't trying to do. And I think that's something that Shipes understand. But enough about him. I'm kind of mad at him right now. Good nigga though, for Shipes. I fuck with him, but fuck that nigga. That's my nigga though.
Yeah. That's dope, man, because that proves that, one, Johnny Shipes is in it for the long haul, you know what I mean? And trying to get you developed to build your audience up, you know what I mean? And take you to like legendary status. So that's dope. That's super dope. I'm glad you got that deal, man. Last time we was here, you was talking about like nigga need a deal. You know what I'm saying? And you finally got it.
I ain't say it like that.
Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. You was like,
I did.
Nigga need a deal, man. Yeah, but you got it, man. How does it feel? Like once you actually signed, did it feel good? Did you celebrate? What did you do?
Yeah, I was in LA with my son and my his mother. I was out there with them, and also my partners out there in LA. You know, I lived in LA for a while, so I got like a whole nother life in LA. So I was out there celebrating, and that was cool. That was dope. That was dope. It felt like a victory. It felt like a W. But also, I mean, at that point, because I had signed in October, but it kind of felt like I signed in October, but I had deals like in August. So it was like, It wasn't like this is, it wasn't like, oh, dreams out of nowhere. It's kind of like I've been weighing my options. I've been doing this. I've been doing that. Like it was just, you know what I mean?
Yeah. That's dope.
It's like, seeing your dreams come through, like dreams come true extremely slowly.
What does that feel like? Because I always have this like things that I think about that actually come true. It feels like sometimes like an out of body experience for me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I feel like you. It's a weird and eerie feeling. It feels like meditating. It feels like praying, though. That's why I meditate and pray a lot. That's what my dreams feel like. I might well just meet him there.
Yeah.
Meet you halfway.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Dope. Do you ever feel like pressure from the city to like become this major superstar or this major?
I don't feel pressure from my city because, I would feel pressure from my city if not saying my city don't support me, but my city don't support me. And like, I don't think my city is big enough for me to feel the support. You know what I mean? Like, Arlington's a big city, but like, but yeah, I wouldn't say the ag behind me.
You don't think so? You don't think so?
No, we in the ag now. Shout out to the ag.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wouldn't say the ag behind me. I mean, shit, I feel like Fort Worth behind me more than Arlington is, for real, to be honest. But I love Arlington. I'm an ag town nigga through and through. I'm a Fort Worth nigga a little bit myself, I lived there for 11, the first 10 or 11 years of my life, but it is what it is. But no, I don't feel pressure from the city because I don't feel support from it either. But shit, who needs support? Like
Everybody needs support.
Yeah, but like who needs like I got nothing to say about that one. That nigga got me.
Everybody needs support.
Got me, nigga.
So like, cause here's something that I had Ty Harris on, right? From
Good
Dallas.
rapper.
I had him on, and he was like, he put up a Facebook post and said, DFW is fumbling him, right? And then they was like, shit, nigga, we'll throw a show and see if we fumble you. And he was like, oh shit, okay, y'all, okay. He did an actual show in the he did it here in Dallas, and people came and showed up and was supporting him. So maybe you have to put something out there.
But you know how I would feel? I would kind of feel whack.
Why?
I'd be like, y'all fuck with me?
No, listen.
Prove it. Yeah, prove y'all fuck with me. Y'all fuck with me? That shit kind of whack to me. I don't know. I mean, I fuck with him, though. I fuck with him, but that shit kind of feel like, y'all fuck with me?
Yeah, because here's what he said. I seen another interview where he said he had to leave the city to actually do a show.
That's some real shit. The city don't love you too big for it. Man, let me tell you something. I fuck with Ty. I don't want to make something I don't. He raw. Oh God. But I mean, I don't want to throw a show in the city to prove that this. That's what I gotta. That's what's gonna make it proof. I don't want to do that.
So how do you prove? How do you feel the support then?
I don't know, I just want to internalize it.
I
want to internalize and rap back. I don't need that. I don't need it externally. I want to internalize it and just use it as fuel. But maybe I'll rap about it in 5 years. City ain't support me.
No, people want to support you though. That's the thing though. People want to support you. Yeah, they do. And especially if you go somewhere else or go to LA, go to New York, and you represent Arlington and you say Ag Town and putting all this, when you come back, it may not feel like the love that you probably get in LA. But I guarantee if you do something in the city, even if it's something small that you comfortable with, like the people will come out and rock with you. You have to, it's like a relationship. It's like a relationship. It's exactly like the audience is your girlfriend. And if you don't tell her like you love her and you appreciate her, she's not going to be able to get that love and appreciation back to you. And that's what the people want to do. They like, I feel for at least the conversations that I have, people want to show you like, Vic, we fuck with you. We know you hard. We know you one of the hardest in the city. But they don't have nothing to support. It's like we listen to the music. We know the music. We fuck with the music. We fuck with the freestyles. But how else do we support you? Is there a concert? Is there a performance that we can come to? You know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Man,
like,
that's a good point. I ain't got nothing for you.
No, I'm just saying, like,
I ain't got nothing for you.
People want to, especially if you do it specifically for Arlington. But if you do it for Dallas is a bigger market. You know what I'm saying? If you do it for all of Dallas or you do it for all of Fort Worth.
But yeah, no, that's my thing. I don't be focused on any. I don't. That's what I'm saying. I just be. I play around with shit like that. Like as far as like Arlington go and like even Dallas. Like even these markets. That's none of that shit is my focus to begin with. Like I don't know. People be on some like I'd be seeing blogs being like, oh, who's the best rapper in this market and this and this and this is like, bro, we on the World Wide Web. Like, who gives a fuck about any of that shit? But as far as shows go, yeah, you do need to you do need to secure your local market. So I definitely feel that. Yeah.
I want to see you perform though. Like
you never seen me before? Oh yeah, you never seen me.
No, I never seen you perform. I want to see.
I haven't been performing that much. I guess I didn't have music I wanted to perform.
Oh, okay.
But my tape is done now. I got a lot of songs I want to perform. I'm a great performer. This is what I do. I'm a great performer. I'm the best. I'm definitely the best rap performer to ever live. This is what I do. I'm really good at performing as far as this rap shit goes. I'm really good at that.
Yeah, I could tell from the videos that you post that, you know what I mean? You got that, you fucking look dope on camera, you know what I mean? I don't know.
Nigga said I'm cute.
No, I didn't say that.
Oh God, no.
Hell no.
Chill out, twin.
Hell no,
I'm fucking with you.
No, I'm just saying, cause I seen the video you did with Dion, Petey, nigga. That's my joint right there.
Yeah,
I fuck
Dion
with Petey.
Is raw. Dion is the truth.
Yeah,
Love Dion.
Yeah,
I love Dion. Wow, my but God.
Yeah,
I got some shit. I got in 3 days. We supposed to be doing like a little when the garage flows. By the time this drop, Petey be out. I mean, I'm sorry, the garage floor will be out. But yeah, Dion, shout out to Dion from the Ag, man. He's the truth.
Yeah.
That's my thing. That's one thing. I don't want to seem like I'm like on some shit. Like, oh, my city don't support me because that shit whack. Because a lot of people from my city do. I don't want to seem like I'm on that type of shit. That shit kind of whack. Every time I see people be on some shit like, oh, this people, not even a city. They be like, my friends don't support me or my mama them don't support me, bro. Your mama them ain't even your demographic, nigga. My friends ain't they like these people ain't the ones who gonna spend money on you. You know what I'm saying? So I hate to even be like that, nigga. Sometimes I just be feeling salty.
Yeah.
Just as a normal nigga. You know how the gang go. I can't even help myself.
Real nigga shit.
Type shit. Oh my God. I don't want to be too serious in this whole, but like I feel it way.
Yeah.
But it ain't that deep.
Yeah.
But I feel it.
Yeah.
On the sound. Type shit.
Yeah. Okay. What outside of rapping, like what makes you happy? Like what makes you just like, oh man, I love doing this, or I'm happy doing whatever, or outside of rapping?
Well, I think rapping has became like my rapping was always my first love. I think rapping is like when you and your wife fall in love with each other again, y'all kind of get remarried, and it's like a whole thing. That's how everything's been feeling. But aside from rapping, just being a father, my son Vic, my son Fox, I love them both. I'm just being a parent, just being a father. I haven't been able to, legal shit going on with my youngest, so I haven't been able to. But once all that gets situated, we gonna figure all that shit out. But yeah, that's aside from that, nothing else comes closest. It's music and just being a father and everything else is a thousand meters down.
That's dope, man. How old are your sons?
Well, Vic finna be 17. Fox finna be 5.
You got a 17-year-old?
Mm.
She.
He finna be.
Damn, you were fucking early.
Couldn't wait.
Yeah.
Oh no.
Dang, okay. That's dope, man.
Understand?
Yeah, that's super dope. Yeah. Okay. Got a 5-year-old. Okay. 17 and 5. That's dope, man.
Yeah.
That's dope. Would you have any more?
I wanna do everything good. I think I'm split like in that way. Like how I think the right way, quote unquote. I wanna do everything like I marry a lady, make her an honest woman. We have kids. We buy a house, we have kids, we get married, all that other stuff, blah 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 blah. And part of me wants to do it that way, but then also a part of me is like, do I want to change diapers again? Do I want to hear a baby crying in the middle of the night again? No, it takes a lot out of you. So I don't know.
I don't know. I want to do mine the wrong way. Like
What you thinking, twin?
I'm thinking like I want us to argue and fight, fuck, you know what I mean? Go our separate ways, get back together, you know what I mean? Have a baby, you know what I mean? I leave for a year. I want my family back, come back, you know what I mean? And just have that like a little bit of toxicity, but at the end of the day, like this is my person and this is my family. This is where I'm supposed to be.
Mm.
And then ride off into the sunset. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that sounds good to me too.
yeah. Like I wanna make sure like the next chick, like she down and for me and and our family. You know what I mean? I don't want like a chick that she just unhappy, so she like, I'm out of here. I'm taking the kid and we're gone. You know what I'm saying? Fuck you. I don't want that.
Yeah.
I want somebody that's like, you know what? I would rather be a family than to be by myself or just me and the kids. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I don't want to be alone. I think like relationship wise, like I spent like all my 20s, I was hell. I was a tornado. I ain't gonna lie to you, I was a tornado. And I heard a lot of people I loved. I mean, any woman I fucked with was gonna end up being my best friends because you know what I mean. We dating. I'm with you all the time. You at my crib. We talking every day. You my best friend. But I was just going through so many different women. It was like I got a new best friend every 3 months, and that's really taxing on the human spirit.
Yeah, yeah.
And that was my 20s, and I think it was like okay. I think when I got to my late 20s, it was like I heard too many people. I heard somebody I really wanted to be with, and it made me take a break from all of that shit and be like, okay, why can't I be alone? Took a while to figure that out. So I took like 3 or 4 years just being completely alone. And I was just alone. I was just not dating. And then I think last year I finally got into a relationship for the first time after 3 or 4 years. And it's pretty.
It's good.
Yeah, I think the bad part of it was like I was just ready. I was so ready. It was like once I found somebody, because those 3 or 4 years I was still kind of looking. In that last year, like the last year or two, I was still looking. I just didn't find nobody. Then once I found somebody, I kind of like just like a dam breaking open. It was like, all right, this is all the love I didn't have for the last 4 years. And I hit them with it, and they kind of felt like
overwhelmed or something.
Overwhelmed, love bomb. They felt, it's hard to reciprocate that unless you are also saving, your love in that way. And that made me feel guilty in a way because it's like I don't want to make you feel overwhelmed. I don't I don't want to do that. I would just work. I was working on myself so I didn't hurt people in this way
Right.
that they felt overwhelmed by the way I did them. And it's like no matter what I do, it's like I don't know. It's like you can't win. But no, I was a serial relationshipist. So yeah, I took 3 or 4 years off, and yeah, I got back into a relationship, and it was great, but I was too much. I think I was too much. I was too much, and I confused. It was confusing, but yeah, I don't know.
Yeah. I don't know if I wanna. I don't know if I want to be in a relationship, man. Like every time if I get close to a chick, I'll be like, I don't know, something just go awry, and I just be like, all right, I'm moving around. You know what I mean? Or she be like, I'm done. You know what I mean?
Mm-mm.
It's like I don't know if it's me sabotaging it or if I just have very low tolerance for bullshit.
Well, that I think that's part of it too. That's a great point. I think the reason I think me and my last relationship it came to a halt is I think part of it is just like because when you're being alone you don't got to deal with nobody. You ain't got to deal with no bullshit. And I think that's unfair. Like when you're alone for so long, I think it's unfair to the first person you're with after that because you're comparing them to you. You're comparing them. You're comparing their presence to your peace that you have with yourself. And it's like I really can't compare you to me. But yeah, it's like once they get to arguing and bitching at you, it's like, hey, I don't gotta deal with this when I'm single. And it's like, yeah, if I'm alone, I don't gotta hear none of that shit. I'd rather be alone. But that's kind of not fair because you're not showing them grace in that way. You're not showing them grace because it's like you show yourself grace in the same ways. You have bad days too. But yeah, no, that's definitely something I struggle with. That's definitely something I struggle with as well. I don't know. It's I haven't dated since the last relationship, and before that, it was 3 or 4 years. So it's kind of made me not want to be in a relationship at all because it's like I don't know anything. I thought like once I took those 3 or 4 years alone, I was like, okay, I got it all figured out. I can date now, and it's like I don't think I want to do it at all anymore because I don't know. I don't know anything. I'm fucking dumb. I'm stupid as I ever thought, and it's just really tough. But yeah, it's tough. I don't know.
That's crazy because you think you dumb. I think I'm smart, but I'm probably the dumb one. You probably the smart one.
Type shit.
Yeah, because I'm like, but it is somebody right now that I got like I'm just got I got one eye on them, just like okay, we'll see what's happening. You know what I mean? Yeah, let's.
Good woman.
She seemed like it. Yeah, she seemed like it.
Yeah.
So yeah,
I'm rooting for her. Get it, shorty. Get it, shorty.
we'll see. We'll see. But yeah, man, that's dope. So you don't know when you're gonna put out the album. There, just people just gotta stay tuned.
I don't even really want to drop this out to be honest. Like everything I've been making the last 60 days, really since I dropped Avalanche, is like I'm rapping better than I ever rapped before. Most of my album, all of my album down there is before I got into this mode that I'm in now. So maybe I can just put all this energy towards my second album. But it's like, damn, all this energy, I kind of want to put it towards this album. It's like, I kind of want to start over. Like, I'm on another beat now. Like, I took a leap. I've took a leap creatively. I took a leap as a man. I took a leap, I've taken a leap. And and it makes me just look at this project and be like, this doesn't reflect who I am now. But maybe that's a good thing. It reflects who I was, and I'm still even at that point, I was still creatively a mastermind. But I do want to start over. But that just means I need to be working on my second tape, maybe. I don't know.
I heard Nip say something similar to that, where he gets in a space where he's creative, and then he, goes through a little life, and then he looks back at all the songs he created, where he was like, but that's like those are like time capsules. Those albums or those songs are time capsules. Yeah. You know what I mean? And so it just says when you done with rapping, you can just go back and look like, dang, that's where I was at this point in time. You know what I mean? So give the people who you were, and it's good that you moving on. So next time, they hear you again, they be like, oh, okay, this is where he is at now. He's in a different place.
That's pretty good. Give the people who you were. That's pretty great. That's that's really good.
Yeah.
Really good. I like that a lot.
Yeah, it's like a snake. You shedding your skin. You know what I mean? You growing. That's dope, man.
Yeah, I like that. That's really good.
Yeah, dope. Man,
but to be honest, I think social media complicates that a little bit.
How so?
Social media wants to, in a way, it wants now. Like you have to post so much content. It wants now. So by the time you drop an album now or tape or a project, it's like this is like a year and a half old. But then motherfuckers still want you to do content, and it's like the content's today. I got a fade and shit. Like nigga, I ain't have a haircut, but none of this shit I was writing back then. Like I'm on a whole different vibe. So it's like I think the content is just and the process of making an actual album kind of clash in a way. Especially a lot of times, if I make content, only way I wouldn't even want to post the content if it's some shit I just made. I'm proud of it. Like, I just made this shit here. Here I go. I want y'all to see it. I don't be like, oh, look at some shit I made 6 months ago. Like, I don't want to do that. That doesn't do good for me. I don't want to do that at all.
I think you should record yourself making the content and then just store it. Like, just store it for whenever you are ready for the people to hear it.
Yeah. Well, I think that time. What I'm saying is about what I want to post. So even if it's like shit that I was eager to make during that time because I really believed in it deeply during that time, I don't want to post it 8 months later because it's like I don't agree with any of this. This is not who I am anymore.
Yeah. I get that.
I don't rap like that no more. I don't look like that no more. That's not what I'm on. Like, that's another, like, the label will send me an interview, like, oh, yeah, post this interview on your Twitter. We can have other accounts interact with it, blah, 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 blah. And I'm just like, I look at the interview, like we were saying, my face is fat. I'm drunk as fuck. Like, I'm at my lowest. I can't make a song to save my life. I can't rap. I'm barely getting punchlines out. I'm weakening as an artist because I'm weakening as a man. I'm at my thinnest. And they're like, yeah, post this because I'm just like, I don't know. That's not who I am anymore. And sometimes that's how I feel about my album. But like you said, give them who you were. That's heavy. That's pretty good, man.
Yeah.
Damn, you got Trap Motivation 101 on vinyl. That's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's hard.
Yeah.
That's good. That's dope.
Hell yeah. I'm a music fan, man. You know what I mean? I love music. So
next to Good Kid, Mad City, that's even harder because he references TM101.
Yeah.
Good Kid, Mad City, that's pretty good.
Yeah.
That's dope.
I wish I can get some more albums, man. I gotta give me another. I had a record player here. I gave my record player away to a guy named Alizé. He said that that was his first record player that he ever bought, and somebody stole it. So I gave it to him. So yeah, yep. But I want to give me another record player. Like I think vinyl is kind of like I don't know. It's like a tangible thing to the 80s and the 90s. You know what I mean? So it's kind of like nostalgic a little bit for me. Cause I didn't grow up really in the album era. I was a kid back then when they was bumping albums. I'm a CD baby, you know what I mean? So to have the albums, like I love to be able to see the vinyl. I just got to get a good record player because I want to hear something with some bass. These record players, the record players that had no motherfucking bass. Now I know why my mom used to have them big ass tall speakers in the corner. You know what I mean? At the house.
Yeah,
with the wires, because you need some more speakers. But yeah, man. I just gotta give me a good record player, man. Yeah. But yeah.
That's all it takes.
Would you ever put out vinyl?
Yeah, I want to for my next project.
I wonder how expensive is that to do nowadays.
Well, I think Untitled will do it for you. It's like a third party streaming app.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they'll do it for you.
Oh, okay.
And it's not really that expensive.
Really?
Vinyl's not that expensive. It's like people really fuck with you. They'll buy you vinyl.
Yeah.
Press that shit. They niggas will buy that shit.
Yeah. Dope. Southside Vic, man. I fucking love sitting down with you, man. Don't be a stranger, dog.
I try not to.
You know what I'm saying? Stay tapped in with your folks, man.
I try, man.
Yeah.
Thank you. I always appreciate you.
Yeah.
Deeply. I love you, man. You that nigga, man. Yeah, our last one, you gave me the camera. When I said I didn't have a camera at the time, you gave me that camera after our last one. That shit really set with me. And you just hit me to check on me. What a real nigga.
Yeah. I fuck
what
with
a
you,
real
man.
nigga.
Yeah, I fuck with you, man. Like, you know what I mean? I fuck with you.
I'm gracious.
You know what I mean? So
I'm gracious.
I'm always trying to check in, especially the motherfuckers I don't get to see a lot. You know what I mean? So if I get to see you online, I know you posting. I'm like, oh, okay, motherfucker working. You know what I mean?
Outside. I'm back. I'm back outside. I'm a recluse. I'm ducked off. The rest of the year, I'm in their faces.
Okay, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, my mama.
That's what's up. Yo, man, thank y'all for tapping in. This has been the Tap In Podcast. We all here. Till next time.
Sounds good.
Holla.